Hello guys, welcome to today's video guys. I'll be doing a market outlook for this new week, 11th, today being 10th of August 2025 guys. A lot of crazy things happened last week and the market has been ranging, took a couple of losses, but it is what it is guys. So in today's video I will be doing my market outlook beginning with the DXY. The DXY has been showing me signs that it wants to move lower. This sell side liquidity being our next draw liquidity, guys. At this point, I'll say that I'm a little bit confused, guys, because the market has been showing mixed signals. Nothing is very straightforward, but this is the time of the period in the market that you have to sit on the sideline, watch the market and do nothing about it until your bias becomes very clear. So very quickly guys, let me tell you why I am looking for bearish movement on the DXY. So as you can see guys, this is the monthly time frame. After price ran out the buy side liquidity here, as you can see, it now took out the sell side liquidity here with momentum, guys. The emphasis here with momentum, with displacement. So I haven't taken out this sell side liquidity. The next draw liquidity should be this sell side here. However, I do understand that the market can retrace 50% Fibonacci level can retrace all the way up here. I mean, there are fair value gaps here, which market can retrace into and draw back. So this is where it becomes complicating. So as you can see on this DXY, the monthly time frame, market is kind of forming a swing low at this point. So most probably how this month of August closes would decide very much and the next direction this market is gonna move. So what does that mean? Going down to the weekly time frame, as you can see guys, the same thing. The weekly time frame has been moving bearish up to this point. After taking liquidity, it started ranging for a while. Nothing very clear on the weekly time frame. Going down to the daily time frame. So on the daily, as you can see, market has been ranging from here to here after we took out this buy side liquidity to the upside with momentum, guys. So the big question is this really a turtle soup sell, or is this really a change in a shift in market structure to the upside? That's a very big question at this point in time, guys. I have no answer for this. So based on seasonal tendency, the month of August, the market for DXY is usually bullish during the month of August, but due to fundamentals and everything, I'm very skeptical if this market wants to reverse to the bullish side or continue bearish. So what does that mean? As you all know guys, this week a lot of news will be coming out this week, guys. You can see consumer price index for euros. On the GBP, you can see the claimant count rate, and the US dollar 12:30 Nigerian time on Tuesday. You can see the consumer price index. So I believe that this consumer price index, the news will be the determining factor whether this market wants to go lower or reverse to the upside. So most probably on Monday and Tuesday, I won't be trading. I'll be waiting for this news to come out. So this news will kind of be the become the deal breaker whether I'm going to continue upward or downward. So going back to my chart, DXY, potentially I won't be doing anything much on this DXY than to sit on my hands. But if I were to speak, offer my 10 cent, opinion, I would say that this market wants to reverse to the upside. It wants to go bullish. Why? For the fact that, first of all, it took out liquidity, sell side liquidity. Then it rallied up again, then retraced and failed to take out this short-term low it's formed here. After it failed to take out that short-term low, it now shifted structure with momentum, guys. Not just flop and little candle, guys. This is very, very massive, guys. So this is one of the signs of shift in market structure. So this is why I am bullish on DXY, because of this failure swing, this low, failing to take out this low, and then taking out this immediate swing high here and this swing high here with momentum. So that's why I'm tilting towards bullish, but it is what it is. I'll wait for Tuesday news CPI to see what the market does. So that's my opinion on DXY. So what does that mean on EU and GU? On EU, independently on EU, I am bearish on EU, but I will say 45% bearish. So what does that mean? It means that I won't take any setup, most probably Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday. Most probably I won't take any setup unless I see something convincing. So when do I intend to start taking clear setup? That should be after the CPI news on Tuesday. There are still news, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but that CPI for me would be the deal breaker for the dollar. Also, fundamentals are also there. So why am I favoring bearish market move on the US, the GBP, USD, and the Euro USD? First of all, seasonal tendency. And during this period of the year, the market of GU and EU tends to move lower, as you can see, based on seasonal tendency. Then, based on my technicals, on the monthly, nothing very clear. On the weekly, it's not very clear, but you can see them on the daily. That is where it becomes a little bit clearer on the daily. As you can see, some of the people that trade, candle pattern, can see the head and neck pattern, the head and shoulder pattern. You can see, the shoulder, the head, the shoulder, and can see market breaking the neckline and then retracing back into that range. So for me, not just the head and neck pattern, you can see through the seasonal tendency being bearish during the month of August, and also see this massive bearish candle indicating market structure shift. They are massive, guys. You can't miss this. They are very, very massive, as you can see. And then price retracing back into the range. So it has gone from discount into premium above the 50% from this high to this low. So it has gone into the the premium range, which is a very big opportunity to sell this market. So these are the reasons why I am bearish on GU. The same thing on EU. However, like I said, I won't be taking any trade on this pairs until Tuesday, when the CPI result comes out. The same thing on EU, guys. You can see this massive candle, guys. You can't miss this shifted structure. Another thing, the seasonal tendency being bearish. Another thing you can see, guys, this is the failure swing, guys. Failure swing. This after this market rallied on, it failed to take out this high, and after it failed to take out the high, it shifted structure, taking out this short-term low, even this one as well. Then I was hoping that this, might act as other block when price was still around here, but it broke and that other block, perhaps indicating that maybe it wants to go lower. So guys, this is what I think, but like I said, I am not up to 50% convinced that we are bearish on EU and G until after Tuesday the CPI news for DXY comes out. So it's very clear, guys. So I'll be waiting till Tuesday to see what happens on this page. Then going over to the indices, guys. Indices at this point, can do anyhow. I'm not, I don't know in particular where the market wants to go, even though the market has been, tipping its hands that it wants to go higher. But remember, guys, it has already taken out a buy side liquidity, and not just that, it has taken out the all-time high, if I'm not wrong. Let me just confirm. Of course, so it has already taken out the all-time high, and it's still moving up. So at this point, what can I do? If I were to trade this pair, I'll keep buying, although quick in and out, because I do not know when the market will reverse. So that's the problem with it at this point. The same thing for S&P 500. So the same thing. So then the only place that looks kind of gives the vibe that there's opportunities, the US 30. Why? Simply because US 30 has not taken this high very completely. So there are still liquidities above this high, which it has not taken very clearly. So I might still be looking for buying opportunities on US 30 this week, regardless of the CPI news. So although during last week it kind of ranged for a while, so I couldn't get any setup on US 30 based on my strategy. So going down to the 4-hour time frame, what can I see? The market is ranging. This last week, this is the very place last week started Sunday, 3rd of August. So as you can see, kept ranging. This kind of price action, very sloppy and everything. So what am I expecting? Perhaps I'm expecting this new week, to retrace, maybe take out this sell side liquidity and give me an opportunity to buy. So that's the sell side liquidity I'll be looking up to see price take out. So once price takes it out or gives me opportunity to buy, then I'll be looking to take my profits above this buy side liquidity up here. So guys, nothing very clean on the 4-hour time frame. Moving lower, as you can see, guys, last week was just ranging. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting this week perhaps can take out this sell side, or at this point it's not even very clear to me what this market might do. So the best thing is that I'll sit on my hands and watch very closely to see what this market does. So moving over to oil, as you can see, guys, I'm bearish on oil. This is a position I've already marked out like before, but when I was looking at E and G with the indices, I wasn't opportuned to remember that I still have an impending setup on oil. So unfortunately I didn't take this setup, but this should serve as a guide for me. So most probably into this week I'll be trading oil. So what am I expecting on you? First, my bias is bearish. So I'm looking at this sell side to be taken. So since oil has taken this sell side liquidity first, my next target drawn liquidity will be this sell side liquidity, and ultimately this one in particular. So I'll be looking for selling opportunities during this week on oil. Moving over to the 1 hour time frame, what can I see on the 1 hour time frame? Let me quickly hide this. Moving over to the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, oil has been moving down with momentum. I mean, these are very great opportunities that I missed. Look at my typical setup: raid on Asian high, sell, the same thing, sell, the same thing, sell. Like I could have gotten like 3 opportunities, 3 wins this week on oil, assuming I traded oil, but it is what it is. So what will I be expecting this week? So perhaps market opens, maybe range for a while. Then if I can see market take out this high, that would be very nice before I can now look for sale. However, if market still doesn't do that, fine, I'll still look for my short opportunities on oil this week. So moving over to US30. I'm still bullish on US30 to see this high cleared up very well. It kind of took it out the event just by not much, and came back to the range. So I'm expecting price this week to take out this high with momentum. So I'm bullish on US30 this week. So I would like to see US30 this week take out this range, sell stop, because it has already formed a range here. It has already formed a range here, as you can see, this buy side and sell side. So if I can see this week, maybe by Tuesday, take out this low, then it will be a very great opportunity to long all the way to this high. So this week I'll be buying US30, I'll be shorting the oil, then euro USD and GBP USD. Most probably I won't do anything until CPI on Tuesday comes out. So that will show me more which direction this price wants to go. So right now I am indecisive when it comes to euro and GBP, but on oil I'm selling. On US30 I am buying as well. So guys, that is it for this week. That's all I can say this week. So I wish you all the best, good trading this week, and be careful guys, CPI news is coming out this week. See you in the next video.